So the postman's bought me a new carburetor for the Cub. It's a Chinese one, just an eBay special. I couldn't afford the proper Honda one because that was going to be like 300 quid. So I thought I'll give one of these a go. 14 quid. I've got the old carburetor off, so I'll get this open and we'll compare it to an original one and see how bad it is, eh? How bad can it be? For 14 quid, I'll take a punt. Worst case scenario, I'll use the jets in my carb, which are corroded and damaged, if they fit. So we'll get it on the bench and compare the two. Get this unboxed. C90. Well, at first glance, it looks quite nicely made. It amazes me how they can make these for the money. It really does. Oh, that's split. That's not so good. Tap feels horrible, but as long as it works, it'll be alright. I tend to leave my fuel just switched on all the time anyway. It rarely gets turned off. So there's the original carb, which has still got fuel in it. Oh, surprisingly much was in there. Let's compare the two. See if there's any glaring differences. No, it's quite a good copy, really. It's a bit of an angle, some sloppy. And that one is this. Yeah, can't complain really for the money. It's a pretty good copy. Let's measure the intake. That's 19 mil. Yeah, that's the same. Yeah, the original one's got a like this heater element. I don't know if the UK models have that, but the Japanese market ones do. Yeah, no, it all looks all right. We'll whip the float bowl off and have a look in there. Get that off. Got my proper Japanese industry standard screwdriver that fits these screws perfectly. Only 2 screws hold these float bowls on. but they seem to seal okay. Yeah, all looks all right. Yeah, I think we'll get that back on and stick it on the bike. It's the ultimate test, isn't it? This is my start doing. I'll put my original overflow pipe on. Not the Chinese shite plastic thing that'll fall to pieces. And I'm also going to use my original slide. I'm not going to bother with that one. And get it out. There we go. Yeah, it looks quite nice. But we use the Honda one as we got it, and it's on the bike ready. They're very simple to fit, these carburetors. Just a couple of 8mm. As usual, don't do them up too tight. They've got O-ring seals. Right. Click on. I'll put that in there. It's from the auxiliary tank. Put some fuel in the tank and fire it out. And my original slide fits okay. There's a test will be when it fires up, won't it? If it all runs alright. Yeah, I'm hoping it fires up and runs spot on straight away. I'm lucky if it does. Turn the cable back on. That's easy. Make sure that works. Yep, sure it works. Okay, let's get some fuel in it. A couple of litres of fuel. So we've got 2 litres of fuel in the tank. We'll switch it on and see if petrol pours everywhere, like they sometimes do. The little float valve gets stuck. Switched on. So that would have filled the float bowl by now. It's not pouring out the overflow, so we'll call that good. Yeah, let's stick the key in and see if it goes. Ignition on, full chug. Well, that seems pretty good. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with that. What a result, 14 quid. Who would have believed it? Saving that over, 280 quid, whatever it was, over a new genuine one. But I suppose the proof will be what it's like out on the road. And as it's such grotty weather out there, I'm not going to do it today. Tomorrow maybe, who knows. So what I'll do now, I'll stick the leg shield back on the auxiliary tank, get it buttoned up, and we'll have a final chat at the end. So that's it guys, all done, all back together. The test ride will have to wait for a bit because the weather's bloody horrible out there. It's pouring the rain, windy. Oh, I'm not going out in that. Now, I've had a lot of questions about this auxiliary tank, and it just so happens my mate Pete, who's got a Cub, it's a round headlight version, Japanese domestic market. He wants me to fit an auxiliary tank to his. So I'll do it exactly the same as I've done this one because it's proved to be quite a good design, and I'll do a video on it, step-by-step guide on how to fit the auxiliary tank, and I'll go through all the parts you need, how to make the brackets, the whole kit and caboodle. So keep an eye out for that one. If you don't want to miss it, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers. It seems a long way off, but I'm sure it's doable. I can't be that bad, can I? We've got a lot of good adventures coming up in the future. As soon as the weather brightens up, we'll be out on some longer runs, multi-day trips, lots of camping, lots of Cub adventures. I'm really looking forward to it, so you don't want to miss that. So hit that like button if you don't mind, but most of all subscribe, because it's surprising, it's like 80% of the viewers don't subscribe or aren't subscribed. That's a bit disappointing really. I would love to get to that 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, see you on the next one.